After intimacy, something shifts, doesn't it? There's a change in the air, a feeling that things are different now. And they are. Because what happens next, how he behaves after that moment of closeness, can reveal everything. It's easy to get lost in the hope and the butterflies. But understanding what truly goes on in a man's mind after intimacy is crucial. So, let's talk about what men really expect after that moment, and more importantly, how to handle yourself with grace and strength. Here's the thing, intimacy for a lot of men isn't always a stepping stone to something deeper. It doesn't automatically unlock this hidden chamber of commitment in his heart. For some men, physical closeness is a destination, not a milestone. They've conquered, they've achieved, they move on. But here's where the confusion sets in. For many women, intimacy is deeply intertwined with emotional connection. It signifies a level of trust, vulnerability, and yes, the hope for something more. This fundamental difference in expectations is the root of so much heartache and misunderstanding. Don't fall into the trap of believing his actions automatically mean he wants the same future you do. Now, you might find that after intimacy, he starts to act distant. He's less communicative, maybe a little cold, and you're left wondering what you did wrong. Here's the truth. He's probably scared. Not scared of you, but scared of what that intimacy might mean. He knows that for many women, physical closeness is a big deal. He knows you might start to expect more time, more communication, more consistency. And if he's not ready for that, if he's not in the same place emotionally, he'll retreat before you can even ask the question. Understand this. His pulling away isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of his readiness, or lack thereof, for a real, meaningful connection. This is going to sound crazy, but after intimacy, you enter this silent test. He's watching how you act, how you respond to the situation. He's looking for any signs of clinginess, any expectation for more, any indication that you're sitting by the phone waiting for his call. If you're acting as if your world now revolves around him, he's going to pull back even further. He's going to see that as confirmation that intimacy changed you, and not necessarily in a way he finds attractive. The irony is, he's not necessarily judging the act of intimacy itself. He's judging what he believes it did to you. Did it make you lose sight of your own life, your own independence? That's what he's really assessing. Chapter 4. The Power of Emotional Detachment. So, how do you navigate this post-intimacy minefield? Emotional detachment. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but trust me on this. Don't call him first. Don't text him endlessly. Don't make him the center of your universe. Let him wonder where you are, what you're doing, who you're with. Let him feel the absence of your energy, constantly chasing after him. Remember, intimacy didn't give him ownership over you. It gave him a glimpse of what it's like to be close to a woman of incredible value. Now it's up to him to prove he's worthy of staying close. Chapter 5. What men secretly want after intimacy. Deep down, what men secretly crave after intimacy is a woman who doesn't need them. They want a woman who can stand on her own 2 feet, who has her own life, her own passions, her own sense of self. They're drawn to a woman who remains a bit of a mystery, who doesn't reveal every single part of herself right away. He wants to know that you're not going to fall apart or become emotionally needy just because you've shared a moment of physical closeness. He wants to see that you're still the strong, independent, captivating woman he was initially drawn to. Chapter 6. What you should never do after intimacy. Here's a golden rule. Never ever assume that intimacy equals commitment. Until he explicitly communicates that he wants to be exclusive, don't act like his girlfriend. Don't rearrange your schedule for him. Don't initiate every conversation, and don't give more of yourself hoping he'll magically wake up one day and realize what he's got. Instead, return to the things that bring you joy. Focus on your goals, your passions, your self-care. Pour your energy into becoming the best version of yourself. He'll either rise to meet you at that level, or he'll reveal his true intentions by his absence. Either way, you win. Now, let's talk about what happens when he does go cold after intimacy. First of all, don't panic. It's not necessarily a rejection of you. It's often a reflection of his own internal struggle. He might be feeling overwhelmed, confused, or even surprised by the intensity of his own emotions. Silence from a man isn't always a bad thing. It can be him processing, reflecting, or yes, even avoiding. The key is to let him come to you. Don't chase after him, don't bombard him with messages, and don't try to force a conversation he's not ready to have. If he's genuinely interested, he'll reach out. And if he doesn't, well, consider that silence his answer. Here's a powerful way to shift the dynamic: disappear. Not literally, of course, but emotionally. Don't text him first. Don't ask him what happened, what it meant, or where things are going. Instead, focus on creating a life so fulfilling, so vibrant, so undeniably attractive that he can't help but wonder about you. Post pictures of yourself having fun with friends, trying new hobbies, exploring new places. Let him see that your world didn't stop spinning just because he decided to take a step back. Shift the energy back to yourself and watch how quickly the tables turn. You know what's truly magnetic to a man? Stillness. Not panic, not pursuit, but a quiet confidence that says, I know my worth. If you stay, wonderful. If you go, I'll still be whole. That kind of energy is unforgettable. It's what separates the girls from the women, the insecure from the self-assured. When you can embody that stillness, that unwavering sense of self-worth, you become irresistible. You become the kind of woman a man can't help but respect, admire, and yes, even chase after. Look, society has conditioned women to believe that after intimacy, they need to change, to become more accommodating, more available, more agreeable. But what if you didn't? What if you chose yourself? What if you chose your peace, your sanity, your emotional well-being over the fleeting validation of a man who wasn't ready to handle your depth, your strength, your incredible capacity for love? Choose to be grounded, choose to be calm, choose to be soft yet strong. Because real love, the kind of love that lasts, comes from a place of self-knowledge, self-respect, and unwavering self-love. And the right man, the man who's truly worthy of you, won't run from that. He'll rise to meet it. If you're ready to dive deeper into building healthy, fulfilling relationships, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Love and Let Go. There, you'll find more tips and advice on healing, finding your strength, and gaining emotional clarity. Remember, you are not too much. You are not too demanding. You are not hard to love. Never believe anyone who tells you otherwise. You are worthy of a love that sets your soul on fire, a love that sees you, cherishes you, and chooses you every single day. Don't settle for anything less.